And the time right now, 12:13 on your Friday afternoon. We're approaching the last weekend of not only the month, but of 2024. And it is going to be a very changeable one, starting off with some icing tomorrow morning and ending it with temperatures in the mid-50s. We'll talk about that in a minute. Right now, a live look outside in Hartford. You notice the gold building looks good out there. Temperature 30. There's a lot of blue sky, but some cirrus clouds. You call these high thin clouds. They're usually well ahead of a storm system, which is exactly what we're seeing. And they're made up of tiny ice crystals. Now, I might be seeing some of those ice crystals in the form of some freezing rain as early as tomorrow. Here's Middletown. Route 9 is moving along just fine. Notice some of the ice there along the banks of the Connecticut River. A few clouds out there as well. But Middletown, you're in that winter weather advisory. It's from 11 p.m. tonight through tomorrow morning. And the issue is freezing rain, which can accumulate up to 1/10 of an inch, maybe a little bit less, around that anyway. That's at the high end. The few 1/100ths of an inch can still cause issues. It's not much, but we've issued a first alert weather day because of it. That freezing rain and freezing drizzle, even along the shoreline, it could start briefly as some, not looking at too much in the way of any issues. That's for later on and for farther towards the north. So early morning travel will have slick spots on any untreated surfaces. We're talking your driveway, your sidewalks, your mailbox, trees, everything that's untreated, coated in a thin glaze of ice. Now through Hartford, or excuse me, through Waterbury, notice some of the snow that's still here. This is from Christmas Eve. We have not had any warm temperatures by any means since then. It's been very cold. This morning they started off around 10 degrees, now up to 34 with those clouds out there as well. Temperatures across Connecticut, notice near freezing or above for just about everybody. The only spots below would be Salisbury and Hartford. Everybody else climbing to almost near 40 along the shoreline. Check out Chester, 39 degrees, 38 for New Haven, and for Groton, this is up a couple degrees from yesterday, but well below what we're going to see by the end of the weekend. We have that westerly breeze that brings in slightly more mild air. Still chilly out there. You need the winter jacket, but not as bone-chillingly cold as we've been. Now let's fast forward to later on today, because First Alert Futurecast shows the chilly temperatures are out there. What happens, though, overnight tonight is we have some precipitation moving in. It falls as the form of rain from the sky, but with cold air still right at the surface, it freezes on contact. Now, that will cause some slippery travel no matter where you are. Here's 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. These numbers, 32 degrees, that's still, rain is falling, but it's coating the ground. So you got to get above freezing for that to really not become an issue anymore. And notice around 9 a.m., we're starting to see that. Noon is when we could really say that things are looking much better for everybody. It's a cold rain, though, throughout the afternoon hours. We get a little bit of a break, and then throughout the late evening and overnight, we see some more of that rain return. Now, we're expecting a light glaze up to 1/10 of an inch. 1/10 of an inch is on the very high end, and that could even cause some isolated power outage issues. Not too worried about that. But still, slippery travel will be a problem first thing on your Saturday. Now, beyond that, let's go to Sunday morning. Notice that the temperature is very mild. Rain comes in through Sunday morning. We get a break, but notice the temperatures. Here's 11 p.m. on Sunday, 51 degrees in Middletown. It climbs overnight. You're waking up Monday morning to mid-50s. That's about 50 degrees warmer than where we started this morning. And on top of that, we'll have a little bit of a wind, so expect the breeziness to continue Sunday, especially, though, into Monday. Forecast highs today, add a couple more degrees to where we are right now. Those clouds are continuing to increase. Tonight, not as cold, but that freezing rain will cause some problems. Once again, first thing Saturday morning, your First Alert 7-day forecast, it's unsettled, and it gets quite warm by the end of the weekend into next week. Some morning showers on Monday. It's breezy, 55 degrees. Tuesday, New Year's Eve, some showers late. Bring the umbrella with you. And starting off New Year's Day, the new year with a few morning showers as temperatures get a bit cooler in the 40s. And by next Thursday, Irene, temperatures back down a bit closer to where they should be.
All right, Scott, thank you so much. Well, right now,